The next train to Paris is in 2 hours, so I'm not gonna make it to Paris today. People are losing big money. People are betting big and losing big. Good morning and welcome to day 2 of a 13-day cruise. Welcome to the north of France, Le Havre. Ooh, it's a cold day today. I have a bit of a dilemma because it's 10 a.m. and all aboard time is 7:30. So I have 9 hours and Paris is 2 hours away. Should I go for it or not? It might seem like I have a lot of time, but ships don't wait for you. So if you miss it, you miss it. There's not much going on in Le Havre, to be honest. This is where Normandy is, so there's a lot of World War stuff, which I'm not too interested in, but I've been to Paris many times, so if I don't go there today, it's okay, but I'd rather go there. It did look like a lot of people decided to stay on the ship today because of the weather's not great, but the weather doesn't affect what I do today. It's just about the time. And of course I don't want to miss the ship because it's not going to wait for me, but I'm heading to the Le Havre train station right now to see what the situation is, what time the trains are, because if I can get there, then I'm going to get there. But if I can't, it's okay. If you missed me embarking, then go and watch the last video, because this cruise goes to Spain, Portugal and France, and we're going to end in New York. This is the first port day. There it goes. The time I got here, the train was leaving in 1 minute, so I wasn't gonna make it, but it's okay. The next train to Paris is in 2 hours, so I'm not gonna make it to Paris today. It's definitely not risking it being on a cruise because, like I said, the ship is not gonna wait for you. I did make a small mistake this morning. I woke up an hour later than I expected because the clocks changed. I've never been to Le Havre before, so I might as well look around before I go back to the ship. There's a few cool things that I want to see, so let's take a look. And when I got off the ship, there was a shuttle there, and you can buy a 24-hour transport ticket for Le Havre. Definitely do it. Don't walk out the port because you'll be walking for like 30 minutes just to get out the port, so definitely buy the transport ticket. This church is our first stop today. This is the Église Saint Joseph. Let's take a look. Doesn't look like a church. How amazing is that? Wow, I've never ever seen a church like this, so unique. See the staircase? This is the staircase. Wow, I bet that view's so amazing. Here's the name. That was absolutely beautiful. One of the best amazing churches I've ever been to. So cool. If you're ever in Le Havre, definitely check it out. Let's move on to our next destination. Le Havre is very, very peaceful. It is a Monday morning, but there's not many people around. Very nice place. That is our next destination. And the ship is right there. Norwegian Getaway. Let's go inside. That is the Cathedral Notre Dame. So cool, so unique again. Again, another beautiful church. It's kind of ruined by the nets, but it's okay. Really cool organ. That was cool, not as impressive as the first one, but let's take a look at the ship, see how close we can get. There it is, Norwegian Getaway. How is this thing floating? All of those people on there, I think it's 4,000 guests and 1,600 crew. Wow. I think it's time to take the shuttle back to the ship I feel like it's getting colder and colder. Back on the ship, 12:30 now. Let's go and eat. That's where I was before. I was taking pictures right there. Chicken pasta today. Oh, it's chilly. I think it's hot tub time. I just spent like 2 hours in the hot tub talking to so many interesting, cool people. One guy was like an aerospace engineer. Then a couple came, they're like rich people, like super rich people. So interesting. 2 hours. It's currently 5:30, so I just showered, gonna get changed, and then we have a late dinner tonight. We're going to one of the dining rooms, so we're gonna watch a show first, but let's change. And we are ready to go. Today's outfit, got the black shoes, cream chinos, black t-shirt, and the red shirt over. What do you think? Let's go. I'm so glad I didn't go to Paris, because I think I would just be getting back right now. Nah, it was too far. I have no set plans until dinner, to be honest. Now it's 6:30, there's a show at 7:30 and then dinner is at 8:30. But there's a few musicians, there's game shows, there's a lot going on. So let's see what we can find.
As many points as you can. For example, let's say a box and then you can guess which.
I have my first negative about this cruise. I watched the game show yesterday, and that game show, they're so boring. They're very, very slow. I don't know if it's the host, I don't know if it's the games, I really don't know, but the game shows are not very exciting. Last night there was a comedy show, and both of the comics were so funny, and they have their own show in one of the smaller bars tonight, so I'm gonna go watch one of them right now.
Green for policy.
Like, it's just so slow. I don't know if it's the people doing the games. I don't know if it's the games itself. I don't know if it's the host. I don't know, but they're so slow. We're gonna head inside Headliners right here. This is where the comedy show is.
Y'all, we went through something as a country and a world. Dog had a cleft lip. Poor thing, the top lip wouldn't match the bottom lip. He couldn't even bark with the rest of it.
Shows are so funny. I'm trying to see a little bit of everything. There's a theater show starting right now. I think it's a singing group. So let's go to the theater. Unfortunately, no filming is allowed inside the theater, but oh my gosh, they are so talented. It's like an opera / pop group, so they mix in like classical songs and theater, and it's really, really cool. My dinner reservation is 8:30, but it's currently 8 and I'm so hungry, so I'm gonna try and see if I can eat early. Most ships just have one main dining room, but this ship has 3, and tonight I'm eating at the Tropicana room. They were able to seat me 30 minutes early, and the menu looks delicious. The great thing about a cruise ship is, if you want to have 2 entrees, then you have 2 entrees. It's so cool, you get whatever you want. I went for the beef barley soup and the New York strip steak. And I was so close to getting the chicken breast, but she said, just get both. But I'm gonna get the steak first, and then maybe I'll get the chicken breast. This is the dessert. Couldn't decide, so I got warm apple strudel. Yeah. Thank you. Couldn't decide, so I got warm apple strudel and white chocolate amaretto cake. Oh my gosh, that was so amazing. My first dinner in the main dining room, everything was perfect. I love the New York strip, but the chicken, the sauce the chicken was in was so delicious, and of course the desserts were delicious as well. Like I said, you get whatever you want. If you want 3 entrees, then you get 3 entrees. Of course, don't waste it, but you get whatever you want. It's currently 9:15. There's another comedian going on in Headliners, so I'm gonna go check it out. Looks like I'm too late. Oh no. I love that there's so much going on, but I love that I can pick and choose how long I stay. So for example, if I want to watch a show for 10 minutes and go do something else, then I can do that. I've just been watching the casino, it's right behind me. People are losing big money. People are betting big and losing big. I was too late to watch the first comedian in Headliners, but the second comedian is starting at 11. It's 10:40. I think I'm gonna go inside now to make sure that I get a space. Wow, what a day. I'm currently in the studio's lounge. This lounge is only for people staying in a studio. If you don't know what a studio is, it's cabins just for one person. That's where I'm staying in. They're super small, the smallest cabin at sea. Let me show you around. Got some cookies, cake, coffee. Got some wine over here. There's a bartender here from 5 to 7. This is just for people staying in studios. I know I haven't showed you much of the entertainment, but you're not allowed to film any of the show. So I'm gonna try my best to explain what the show is like and what I think, if it's good or not, because there's some shows that are really, really good. Some of them have not been good. It is now 12:30, so I'm gonna head back to my cabin. Tomorrow is a sea day. If you wanna see more fun from the Norwegian Getaway, then hit the subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.